Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. American Hockey League action continues on the ice tonight. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Monsters win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Shot! Makes the glove stop. Goalie plays it up. Nice feed from the right wing. The Griffins looking against the half wall. Takes the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Good Branson's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Fired up to start the game, get everyone in it. Instead, you're on your heels. You've taken a 2-minute minor.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
Well, you don't get to be the best power play in the league if you don't have execution, James. It's execution with their passing, with their net drive, and opening up spots on the ice. They are lethal looking to get the go-ahead goal. The Monsters have been average up to this point in the season. They're halfway through it, and they got to find a way to be better. Their leadership, their coaching staff, they're going to have to demand excellence from the group if they want to move on.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Sends it in on the attack. The Griffins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick shot! Scores! And make it 20 on the year.
Well, that's a nice number, James, showing consistency in offensive production. He's got to like that one. Well, goaltenders are just so good in this league, James. If they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
No easy feat trying to take over midway through the season here, Cheryl, but they got their first goal with the new head coach.
Well, anytime you come in mid-season, it's a difficult spot to be in, no question about it, James. You didn't have an off-season, and really it's about some patchwork here because there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues with this group that need to be fixed. So he's really just hoping that he can reset the temperature, they buy into his strategies, and they can get their foot in the right direction.
Jack's going to opt to hang on to this and get a whistle.
But yeah, he anticipates the play really well right now, and he's able to hold on there, and I don't mind that play at all. He hasn't been busy, hasn't had to make many saves. His team's winning this game. Just can reset as well in his own zone and allow that line change.
Puck grab by Delville Beluz. And a great read to turn that play aside. The Monsters have had their opportunities here in this first period, but are still trailing. Grand Rapids takes possession off the draw. The Griffins are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a piece of that and make the save?
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Tries to get the puck to Aston Reese. The Monsters gain possession. What a steal in his own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, demise him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, what a hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Grand Rapids plays along the wing. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Sends the pass over. Gains the zone from the right. Takes the shot. Just enough to keep it out there.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it. Soderblom so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
From the blue line, they take control of it. Cutting to the slot. Scores! And with that goal, I believe that is number 100 in point totals for his career.
Just check my notes, and you're absolutely correct, James. That would be the 100-point marker, and that's a nice marker to get to, you know, showing some consistency in his game.
The Griffins have been the better team to this point. And off the face-off, they take possession. Puck scooped up by Strauss. And that was stopped. And he takes the dish. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sortum. Off target. Grand Rapids has it behind the cage. Point-to-point pass. Takes a couple of... Lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. Grand Rapids still has time to work here in this first period to increase this lead. The Monsters win the draw. Here's a blast. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Sends it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Legason. Oh, what a glove save! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Griffins now lead by 2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass across to 2-4. Throws it in. Grand Rapids takes hold of the puck. Legason's lugging the puck. Goes right to the crease. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Takes the feed at the back end. Misses a golden opportunity there. And he gets that one too. Wow.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Griffins came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Del Belpalouse wins the draw at center. The Griffins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Puts it on them. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Griffins have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Cleveland's going to start with the puck at their own end. Angles it over to Grimaldi. Grand Rapids gets a hold of it. Through center. The Griffins play it along the boards. Feeds it over. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Across the line. Takes a shot. Off the glove. Tries to feed it over to Hunt. He tips it. Oh, the goalie catches a break there. Into the attacking area from the left side. And that's intercepted by Hunt. Gaining momentum up along the side. Puck picked up by Dermott. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Slides it across. Passes on over to Tries. They've got some momentum here. Here's a chance with the stop. Here's a chance. And he keeps that one out. Makes another stop.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Such an impressive save, James, and I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Takes possession off the draw. Looks to pass it to Legason. Handles the pass up to the middle of the ice. Grabs the puck. Shakes loose. Oh, just goes off his glove and it stays out. And a quick little stick whip and comes up with a turnover. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. There's a hit. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Griffins gain possession along the wall. Handles the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Moves the puck from off the bench pass. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. And now he moves it to Sortis. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Oh, he'll feel that one. And now it's taken by Legisol. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And he easily stops that one. The Griffins gain control of the puck against the wall. Grand Rapids looks to break out in their own end. Dishes it off. Picked off.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Passes it in front, and that's intercepted. Gains the zone through center. Passes it over. Huge steal in his own end. Here they come on the rush. The Monsters gain control of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves the pass in front. Scores! What a play! Cleveland's down, but they're not out just yet here.
Right from warm-up, they just looked emotionally disconnected, but that last shift, they engaged physically, and they were rewarded with a goal.
The Griffins take possession in the defensive end. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Fires it. Big save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting spread of the puck and turning it aside.
Grabbed along the boards by Legisol. Feeds it over. Stones him in front. Quick pass to Legason. Slides the puck across to Strongis. And now he tries to get it across to Becker. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Jack's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high grade A save.
In the final moments of this period, Cleveland's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. The Griffins win the draw. Moves it to Legason. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Directs it on over to Legason. Slides it across. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Oh, James, he's still down after that huge hit. He's really struggling and laboring, and you just got to hope that he's okay. Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Grand Rapids continues to lead here late in this first period. They have been very busy in the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him. He got all of it. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Monsters win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Jack's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Grand Rapids has the puck in their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. And here's a shot with the backhander. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. And now it's over to Dries. Picks off the pass. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, that misses. And the team's got it here. The Griffins cross the line and gain the zone. Mazur's exploring options with the puck. The Monsters have it from their own end. Takes the feed. Sortit's got the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Grand Rapids plays it up ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it diagonally to Legason. Denies him on the slapper. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Late goings of this period. Grand Rapids is enjoying a 3-1 lead to this point. The Griffins take possession here inside the offensive zone. Works it across to Fleury. Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Wrist shot from the slot. He scores! Shades of NHL 94, baby!
Well, these are the types of goals that are extremely deflating because they are just egregious in nature and can really change the landscape of a game. I mean, the goaltender scrambling and had no chance on that one.
Grand Rapids has already built themselves a sizable gap as we near the end of the first. And they win that neutral zone draw. He got all of that hit.
Man, has he ever been dangerous tonight. He's got 2 goals, and he's looking for his third.
And that caroms off a body in the lane. And that caroms off a stick. 12 seconds on the clock. And he comes up with it. 6 seconds remaining. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get... Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game. High-level goaltenders use tracking exercises all the time, both on and off the ice. You can see the frustration after the goal as he's trying to find this. He's trying to out-battle, but he can't get a sight line, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Monsters desperately needed that, and Cheryl, I know I sound like Captain Obvious on that one.
Well, 2-goal deficit is certainly better than a 3-goal deficit, James. I know I'm Captain Obvious as well there. But finding a way to get it done, there's a lot of time left in this game for them to claw their way back in. It just takes one to reset the sail.
Takes the puck. And now it's grabbed by Aston Reese. From the point, looks to make something happen. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. On-man rush. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. The Griffins continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. Nice job tying up his opponent. Grimaldi's got it across the line. Taken along the wall by Aston Reese. Oh, look at this. Kicks it away with ease.
Jack's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. The man, his team's played well. They've got going north. They've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Quick pass across to Grimaldi. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Quick feed to Matejchuk. it to Grimaldi. Here we go. Odd man rush here. The Griffins have it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Tries. Into the offensive end now. Angles it over to Malatesta. The Monsters are on the attack. Passes out front. Picked off in front. Lombardi's got the puck along the wing. The Monsters have it now. That's moved up ahead. Gains the zone along the right wall. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Here's a short pass to Tries. Pass to the front. And that doesn't reach the net. Scooped up along the wall by Tries. Quick shot. Misses the net and will play on.
Well, you work so hard to get these opportunities, and you have to find a way to execute and take advantage of your position on the ice.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
They've got numbers. Shot. That's gloved by Bednar.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
The Griffins continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Cleveland's got the win off that draw. Tries to feed it over to 2-4. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Puts it in deep. Cleveland's got a hold of the puck now. The Monsters have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Cleveland's got the puck now. The Monsters move to the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Blocked in traffic. Slides it back to the blue line. Slides it diagonally to Strongis. Grand Rapids plays the puck along the boards. Works it across to Christensen. And now he angles it across to Sorda. Quick pass to Legason. Tries to get it to Strongis. Here's a shot. No room for that one to get through. And he slides it quickly to Beckman. Grand Rapids gets the puck near the boards. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, smart heads-up read.
The Monsters are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Goodbranson. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Grand Rapids enjoying a 2-goal lead. It's 4-2. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Here they come on the attack. The Monsters gain possession in their own end. Quick pass across to Tobel Balloons. And now he moves it to Aston Reese. Taken by Johansson. Grand Rapids has the puck. And that's intercepted by Tobel Balloons. Shot! Glove save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The setters will glide into the dot. Grand Rapids wins the faceoff. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Bednar's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
And he takes the feed. The Monsters have it behind the net. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards. Bednar's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the back half of this period, 4-2 is the score. They take possession as he locks them up. Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
The Griffins are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Shot! And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Grand Rapids moves ahead with the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Grabs control of it at the point. And makes the save. Makes the save again!
Aston Reese is creating a ton of energy out there because of his drive and compete level. I mean, he is off balance, stumbling, and still manages to find the puck and get it to the net. This creates a scoring chance. Yeah, it doesn't go in, but what it does is it creates energy for his entire team as they build momentum. Christensen's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
And he loses control of the puck. The Griffins gain possession. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Aston Reese. Denied by the blocker. The Griffins have it now. Here they come. That's gloved by Bednar.
Jack certainly found himself a rhythm in this game right now here, James, and a good thing he has because no one is playing in front of him. He has had to do everything desperate, athletic in his crease to be able to make that sequence of saves. That is desperation plus. It's time for his team to get on their horse and get desperate in front of him. You can certainly tell that the coach is not pleased.
More than half the frame has been played here. No shortage of offense, most of it from one end. It's 5-2. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Quick shot! Oh, denies him with the save! I think he got the blocker on it. The Griffins move it in. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Bednar. And that's intercepted by Dufour. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Taken by Fleury. Puck grab by Legesson. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Great save! Grand Rapids takes possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Dufour. Christensen's got it in the defensive end. And that's broken up by Fleury. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Turns it aside. Picked up along the wall by Fleury. From one point man to another. Oh, off the iron.
Lombardi's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And they'll start with possession. Moves it to Grimaldi. Looking to set up offensively. Quick feed to Mazur. Picked off by Lombardi. Driving right to the front. And he catches that one with the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Griffins have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Turns it away on the slap shot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Griffins have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Grand Rapids wins the draw. The Monsters look to start the transition game. Sends it over to Matejchuk. Oh, look at this chance. Gets it to the middle. Takes the blast. And that shot dies in traffic. Cleveland's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Dermott. Puck scooped up by Lombardi. Mazur's got it along the wing. Puts it on net. Risky play, but pokes it away. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Griffins have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2. Grand Rapids wins possession right off the draw. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. The Griffins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides the pass over to Legason. Passes it over. Puck picked up by Sorda. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Grand Rapids on the attack. That's a textbook save by Bednar. Angles it over to Dufour. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Can't hang on after that hit. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Cleveland's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by Matejchuk. Takes a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Griffins are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Bednar's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Griffins have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Aston Reese. Drives it to the crease. Stop it! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
Cleveland's not out of the woods just yet, not by a long shot, but at least they've made it a game, Cheryl.
They've made it a game, and they aren't out of the woods, but they can figure out a way to get out of them, and that's one shift at a time, and they can start right there with a goal.
Here they come on the attack. Glove save by the goalie. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Cleveland still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Grand Rapids wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Too much congestion in front. Taken along the wall by Mazur. Picks up the puck. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bednar.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Grand Rapids wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. And that's just out of reach. And he sidesteps the check there. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. I'll be back with a third period next.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box. Thank you for your generosity.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Griffins starting to lead in the third period. It's been an entertaining game of hockey, but it's all about the offense and how much you can generate. Sky-high numbers off the charts, but zero defensive metrics on display.
Grand Rapids has it in the defensive end. Gets the puck over to Aston Reese. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Aston Reese. Scooped up along the wall by Goodbranson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Tries to feed it over to Malatesta. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Stopped by the goaltender.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Here's a chance. Turns him away.
Bednard's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Here's a short pass to 2-4. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Takes the feed.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Moves the puck. Handles the bend pass along the boards. Feeds it over. Puts it towards the net. And clears the save. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. 2-4's been flagged for cross-checking.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
Grand Rapids is set to go back to work on the power play.
Well, this is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. McCown's taking it from his own end. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Monsters come up with the defensive zone draw. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Griffins have it against the wall. Sends a pass over. Into the offensive zone. Fires it. And he had the answer on that one. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Changes coming up on the back end as they send the puck in. Tries to feed it across. Slides it across to tries. Here's a shot. Stops him cold. Cleveland's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Slides it across. And he takes a shot. Scores. And 3 is the magic number as he picks up the hat trick.
The hat trick for the first one this season, James, and they say that when the puck comes to you, it isn't just luck, he's all around it, and then you got to do something with it, and he buries it 3 times. And the goaltender isn't going to like this. Anytime you lose the puck down low and you turn it over, you don't allow your goaltender or your coverage to get to position. This is a tough one. He's unable to get set, and he gets beat down low.
The Monsters win the draw. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Stones up with the blocker. Off the outside of the iron. Picked up along the boards by Branson. Taken by Mazur. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Shot! Denies him with a save.
Soderblom's been the premier threat on the ice tonight here, James. When the puck has been on his stick, he has had finish and he has made things happen. I don't think the goaltender or the other team has an answer to solve him right now. He's got Hattie in this game and he may not be done.
Deflected in front! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Grimaldi's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. Slides it diagonally to Mazur. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Monsters have it from their own end. Works it across to Grimaldi. With some open space at center. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Quick pass to Aston Reese. A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. A great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
The Monsters haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Sends it across the ice. Takes the puck behind the net. And it goes off a stick. Quick pass across to Aston Reese. Here they come on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Delbel Lalouse. Puck grab by Aston Reese. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Puck scooped up by Matichuk. The Monsters will play it in their own end. And now he tries to get it across to 2-4. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Aston Reese is definitely feeling it tonight here, James. Got his legs underneath. I'm not sure what he had for his pregame meal, but feed it to him again, because every time he's on the ice, he's making things happen. He's got multiple points so far in this one, and we're still counting.
Moves it to Christensen. And now it's over to 2-4. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Denied by the puck stopper.
Delbel Lalouse strikes for his first goal of the game after having multiple looks, multiple scoring opportunities throughout the game here, James. And there's two ways you can look at it as an athlete. One, you can kind of get frustrated, or two, you can say to yourself, listen, I'm getting the looks, I'm in the right spots, I have the puck on my stick with it. Well, he chose the latter.
Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Griffins gain control of the puck. Takes the puck along the boards. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Delbel Lalouse has really been a wizard out there tonight, and he finally connects after multiple scoring opportunities on the net here, James. Got to look at it as building blocks. Shift after shift, he's had chances and opportunities, and he finally connects. Great to see him find the back of the net after so many opportunities.
Grand Rapids has about a half a period to go here as they lead it in this third period. Sort of got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Grand Rapids tries to break out from their own end. Grabbed along the board by Mazur. Long pass up ahead to center. They fight for it along the boards. Quick feed to Mazur. Takes the feed. And that was picked off in the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Griffins will take it behind the net. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Denies them in close. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Takes it to the front. Stops them with a glove.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
The Griffins are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. And makes the save. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Hunt. Feeds the puck to Christensen. Moves it on over to Delbel Lalouse. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Dished on over to Aston Reese. Dishes it to Tell Bell's. A little banging and crashing now. Puck battle along the boards. Grand Rapids looks to get things going now with the puck. The Griffins gain the zone. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. And now he passes it to Grimaldi. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Grand Rapids holds a noticeable edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And they win the draw here in their own end. The Griffins will play from the defensive zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle.
Dry's been so confident with the puck tonight. He's created a ton of offense. He has 3 points in the game, but most importantly, he's making everyone around him better.
Takes the pass. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Monsters gain control of the puck against the wall. Denies him!
Jack's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Shot! Oh, what a save on the clapper!
Jack's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Grand Rapids takes possession off the draw. Passes ahead from the right side. Dufour's got it in the defensive end. Here we go, one-man rush. Handles the pass. Grand Rapids plays it against the boards. Cleveland's looking to break out of their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Big save by the goaltender. And he shuts the door again.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, he's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, spread of the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Moves around along the foul wall. Takes the puck. Cleveland's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Matejchuk. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Fleury's got it on the offensive end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Directed over to Malatesta. The Monsters take it along the wall. Let's move to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Thunderous collision. Look at the end result. He's on his own bench.
Yeah, and this is tough to handle, whether it's on your opponent's bench or yours. You know what?
They score! Just like that, they're back within one.
Oh, the temperature can change within a game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can certainly see that that bench is elevated.
The Monsters desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
What a blocker save by Bednar. Muffs the shot attempt. Slides the puck over. Del Balloon setting up against the wall. And a solid save on the play there. Quick shot. That's blocked. Can't keep a hold of it. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Grand Rapids is looking to close things out late in this third period. They have been the dominant team offensively tonight. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Takes a shot. And that one's turned aside. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A critical draw here. Belbaloo's has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Shuts him down. Jack's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Nearing the final minute of regulation. The Griffins gain possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to Dries. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Austin Reese. Scores! A massive goal here in the third, and we're tied.
Yeah, they're on their toes now. Their opponent are on their heels, and this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up. They'll want possession. They get the equalizer, James, and really they've been rewarded for their efforts. They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves at evens.
And on the heels of conceding those 2 goals, they've called the timeout.
Well, I like the timeout, James, right? You got to stop the bleeding. You have to find a way to slow the game down on your opponent. That's the best way to do it. You also want to talk to your athletes about parking it, putting it behind them, and figuring out a way to move forward in this game. It's still close.
And now it's grabbed by Aston Reese. The Monsters will play it against the boards. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, he scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. Well, that goal just ignites a fire down the entire bench, and sometimes it's about the drive and the energy within a shift that can just change the course of an entire game. There's so many ebbs and flows, momentum shifts. This one is one of them.
The Monsters, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
Gets the puck in deep. Cleveland's got possession of the puck. Looks to get the puck over to Aston Reese. Fires to the empty net. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. And it goes wide. They score!
Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned.
The Monsters, after that empty netter, should just simply need to let the clock run out now.
Well, that one's going to seal the deal, and you look at the opponent, you can see their body language. They know it's all but over.
Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here.
Grimaldi is a player who has that pass-first mentality, and you certainly know that he's always looking and scanning the ice to find out where his line mates are, because you know his next move is likely going to be a pass. He's got multiple assists in this game. It just seems to be working, the chemistry between himself and his teammates, and they're finishing it off for him.
Cleveland's won the defensive zone draw. Intercepts the pass. Final horn is sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. Aston Reese pays the way with a 3-goal performance, leading his team to the win.
Really injected
Hi, everybody. It's American Hockey League action in store on this clean sheet of ice this evening. What a great night for hockey. I can't wait. The Monsters are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Huge steal in his own end. Grand Rapids is across the line and on the attack. Forces the turnover. Angles it over to Turner. Oh, what a save in front. And it's kicked away. Cleveland's got the puck along the boards. From the open ice, they gain the line. Scores! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. The first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
Lots of time left in this period. Cleveland's ahead 1-0. Grand Rapids wins the draw in the neutral zone. The Griffins play the long. The Monsters take it across the line. Cleveland's got the puck against the wall. Here's a chance. Makes a save.
Jack's been a reason why his team's in the win column. He's done everything he could between the pipes, as indicated by that save right there. Every time he's between the pipes, he gives his team an opportunity.
Receives the pass. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, he caught him in the open ice. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here.
Soderblom's just trying to get back on his feet here. That was a tough hit right through the body. I'm sure he's still feeling the effects of that one.
The Monsters get a hold of the draw. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a quick save on that one. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Puts it on net. And that's deflected off someone in front. Grabs it and rips it. Quick pass to Sorta. Cleveland's on the attack. And he takes the feed. And he snags that one with the glove. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Grand Rapids moves it quickly along the wing. Oh, he got all of that against the boards.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Takes a shot. Cleveland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Here's a chance. Denies him in front.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
Joe Belbaluz wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Fires it. Turns that one away.
Bednar's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Big time hit in the corner boards. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Dishes it off. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And now he angles it across to Tries. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Monsters have taken a 1-0 lead. Finney's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. With possession along the wall. The Monsters get a hold of the puck along the boards. Feeds it on over to Belbaluz. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. I love when the replay goes right back to where the entire play initiates. It's going to be off of the interception. This isn't easy. I mean, you have to have awareness, you have to think in layers, and you have to anticipate with good timing. He does a fabulous job to get his stick in the way and be able to intercept that puck for a goal. He is going to get an assist on this one, and I love that he does.
Give me a sense about how the new head coach is feeling behind the bench now that he's got his first goal with his team.
Well, he knows that he's coming in and he has to do something to make change because certainly this team has underachieved under the last regime. But anytime you get a goal, it feels good. You feel like the team's scores! And I think he put this in on his own. He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own and you can just see the body language. He is not happy.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Sends the pass over. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. The Monsters looking against the half wall. Passing through. He scores! What a goal! Cleveland's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Grand Rapids wins that face-off at center. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Puck moved over to Branson. Cleveland's got it across the line. The Griffins have it against the wall. And he takes the dish. The Monsters get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it over to Gauntz. Cleveland's looking to break out. Takes the puck at the point. And he puts that one aside with ease. Here's a pass down low. Puck picked up by Sorda. Taken by Legesson. Dumps it in. Taken along the wall by Becker. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Here's a chance behind the net. Back to the blue line. Oh, big time blocker stopped by Bednar. Puck grab by Branson. Here's an odd man rush. Denied by the goaltender. Grand Rapids takes hold of the puck. And now he moves it to Becker. On the attack along the boards. Coached it away in his own end. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Cleveland's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Handles the puck. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Gets a stick on it. Cleveland's got it in their own zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. The Monsters scoop it up along the boards. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Moves it to Tobel Balouz. Shot from the back end. And he stands tall in goal. The Griffins move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Monsters have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Tobel Balouz wins the draw on their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Big time stop there. Broken up by Tobel Balouz. Here's a shot. Tremendous stop by Bednar. Into the attacking end. Here's a feed in front. And it's blocked. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Monsters have it from their own end. Into the offensive end now. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Grand Rapids gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Beckman. And that pass attempt is deflected. Quick feed to Strongis. The Monsters gain possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Matejchuk. The Monsters take it across the blue line. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Strongis moves it ahead. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Griffins play the puck from the back of the net. Tees him up! Comes up with the stop! Takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Cairns. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Cairns tried to do too much here, and it can be frustrating for the players he's playing with, going one-on-one, and you lose the puck. It's a tough one.
Mazur stick handling in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Now over to Cairns. Feeds it to Malatesta. Here's a chance on the attack. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Puck sent over to Tries. Grand Rapids plays it along the wing. Hammers a shot, and that's turned aside by Bednar. Cleveland's in transition. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Griffins gain possession. Here's a chance to set up now. The Griffins grab possession with the puck. Slides it up front. Shot! That goes wide. The Monsters have it now. Here's a short pass to Sorter. Back to the point it goes. Picked off by Tries.
Knowing how to protect the lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Late goings of this period. Cleveland's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Finney's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. The Monsters gain possession in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Grimaldi. Scoops up the puck here. Carries it across the line. The Monsters gain control of the puck. Grand Rapids has it in the open ice. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Can't keep a hold of it. Nice zone entry from the left. Puck dumped in. And he takes the pass. And the puck sails into the bench, forcing a stoppage of play. Cleveland's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. The Griffins take control of the face-off. Here's a chance. Moves into the slot. Off the inside of the post and stays out. A game of inches.
The Griffins bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Passes it over. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Closes the gap along the wall. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Grand Rapids has possession of it now. Tries, plays it along the wall. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass to Tobel Balloons. Shot! And there's the save on the play. Moves it to Tries. Scooped up along the wall by Grimaldi. Cleveland's got the puck against the boards. Grand Rapids has it near the wall. And that's deflected. Quick feed to Fleury. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Jack's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Monsters have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And off the draw, they win possession. The Griffins take it along the wall. Grabs the puck away. Cleveland's got it in their own zone. Dumps it in. Grand Rapids gets the puck near the boards. Great feed from the left side. Drills them. The Monsters take possession in the defensive end. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. And kept that one out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And that's off a stick. Makes the save. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Feeds it over. And the puck dies with the Trapper save.
Jack's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Monsters continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Slides it diagonally to Matejchuk. Cleveland's in now. Grand Rapids takes possession along the wall. And that's stolen by Aston Reese. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Fleury. Lombardi's got the puck. And that goes off a body. Cleveland's got the puck. Works it across to Tobel Blues. Cleveland's got the puck along the wall. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Quick pass across to Strongis. Shot! Great stop by Bednar.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. The Monsters take it along the wing. Shot! Trying to engage a little physicality here. Picked off in the offensive end. Scoops up the puck now. Sends a pass over. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And they keep the pressure on. With the blast. And there's a great save by Bednar. He carries the puck up along the wing. And they'll dump it in. Grand Rapids takes hold of the puck. Gains the zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Tries. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Denies him. He got all of it.
Bednar's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Monsters are up 3-1. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Tosses it on to Sorta. The Monsters carry it along the wall. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! And that's
team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they've got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Cleveland's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
And that's broken up by Dufour. The Griffins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Cleveland's got it along the wall. Dumps the puck in. The Griffins have it behind the net. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and everyone on the bench is up. With a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Now, this is why coaches are always yelling, get traffic in front, because when you do, if you get a stick on it, it is so hard for the goaltender to fight for the change of direction.
Sortis won it. Tosses it.
Not necessarily the news you want to hear, but continue with your game. You're not going up to the NHL right now. We're going to keep you at the AHL. We're happy with your progression. Just need you to find another level here through this next evaluation period. We're getting closer to the end of the season, crunch time, and this is a huge opportunity for you, this evaluation period. We're really looking forward to you taking another step to be able to really help us with the big club, but the onus is on you. You have to go out and perform here.
Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, and the battle on the ice should be ferocious as it always is in the American Hockey League here. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Griffins win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Shaw gets in front of it.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Broken up at center. Chicago's on the attack. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And that's a score! So a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. Ask any goaltender, and you got to know where you are in the net. You got to have a knack and a sense to your positioning, and you also have to have quiet feet. It just looks like he's scrambling around in the crease here, and he can't find his footing, and as a result, he can't get square to the puck.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Wolves lead it 1-0, and he gives it over to Nadeau, and they send it right back to him. Moves the puck, and he loses control here. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it across. Glove save.
Jack's made an incredible save right there, and it's kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentages. Teams in the win column can't do much more than give your team a chance.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. From behind the net. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Grand Rapids has it against the half wall. Quick shot! And there's the save. Angles it over to Sweeney. Pass across to German. Grand Rapids plays the puck along the boards. Stop that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Puck scooped up by Morrow. Dishes it off. Great defensive play to get in front of that one. Makes another stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Through center along the wing. Feeds it across. And he gets in front of that. Tokarski's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Flush from the point! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Tries to feed it over to Wagner. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Takes that one right in the logo. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Nice save from point-blank range. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Jack's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Chicago's been rewarded early in this one by putting lots of pucks on net. Strongest quick on the draw. The Griffins have it now. Carries it in. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Gundler. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grand Rapids has possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Takes control of the puck. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. The Griffins have it against the wall. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Puck picked up by Bellows. Puts it on net and makes the save. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Chicago's up 1-0. The Wolves take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now on the tire group that they're playing against.
Here's a short pass to Jankowski. The Griffins are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Tries to get it over to Jankowski. Into the attacking area from the left side. Takes a shot. Just wide. Grand Rapids plays it up ahead. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Denied by Tursky.
Tokarski's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. The Griffins take possession off the face-off. Oh, gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. And the puck's not loose. Moves behind the net. And now it's grabbed by Becker. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Quick pass to Gundler. Can't maintain possession. Pass to Mazur. And now it's over to Becker. Here they are on the attack. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Looking to set up offensively. Moves it to Strongest. The Griffins played along the boards. The Wolves gain possession. And a stick breaks that up. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Picked up along the wall by Mazur. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Gundler's got it against the boards. Here's a chance. And that one's turned away. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Fires it. Oh, that goes off his helmet. Hopefully he's okay. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Wolves win it in the defensive zone. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Passes it over. And there's a glove save on the play. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Nadeau's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From the right side, moves it up ahead. And that's picked off. Here's a shot. Glove save by the goalie. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Grand Rapids wins possession right off the draw. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Rapids wins the draw. Great positioning in the defensive end.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Pinned up along the boards. Grabs the puck. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Oh, what a save on the slapper!
I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
Grand Rapids gets a hold of it. The Wolves gain control of the puck. Chicago's regained possession of the puck. The Griffins will play it in their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Shot! And that's blocked from someone in front. Back-to-back saves there!
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help? Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Wolves have taken a 1-0 lead. Grand Rapids wins the draw here in the offensive zone. With the stop. Scrum ensues along the boards. Chicago's got the puck behind the net. Quick feed to Grunberg. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. The Wolves gain possession along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Grunberg. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Wagner. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Grunberg. They've got numbers here. And he comes up with it.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
The Griffins win the draw here in their own end. Grand Rapids has the puck. Pass it up ahead. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Slides the puck across to Morrow. Pushes it across to Bellows. Fires it on net. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. In the final moments of this period, Chicago's ahead 1-0. The Wolves will go to work here in the offensive zone. Slides that one right across the blue line. On the stick. Oh, look at the confidence with that save with the glove. Wow. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Wolves win that offensive zone face-off. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Takes possession. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Jacks opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Griffins start with the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Here's a shot. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. Well, this is a quick release shot that's going to beat the goaltender low blocker side.
The Griffins have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. Let's get the call. The Griffins will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
Guys, this power play, as we know, is ranked toward the bottom of the league, but that's not for us to remind them of. That's the coach's job. They've got a huge opportunity here. We know they've been working hard. Let's see if they can put that work to the test.
Chicago's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Morrow. Slides it across to Legason. The Wolves have it now. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Here's the pass. Shot! Any happy answer on that one? Oh, wow! Another great stop! Hard blast! What a stop!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. During the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Morrow. Shot! And he makes the save. Grand Rapids looks to break out in their own end. Sent into the offensive zone. The Wolves look to start the transition game. Shot! Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
The Wolves scoop it up along the boards. Handles the pass. They've got numbers here. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Well, a really nice job by this PK unit, James. Just negate.
And one last save. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. And a great save! From the left side, moves it up ahead. Grand Rapids on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Knocked away. Taken by Jankowski. Passes the puck over to Morrow. Dishes it to Nadeau. Quick shot! Easily turned away by the glove. Up along the wing. From the left side, takes it at center. Along the half wall with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Nadeau. Handles the pass in the middle. Oh, and he stops that one. Grand Rapids moves ahead with the puck. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Slides the puck over. The Griffins take possession in the defensive end. Takes a shot. The Wolves have the puck now. Morrow's got it in the defensive end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Works it across to Strongis. They've got the defense outnumbered. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he connects with the long bomb. Grand Rapids gets the puck near the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Receives the pass. And now he angles it across to Bellows. Puts it on net. Just gets enough to keep it out. Shot. And he fights off another save. Grand Rapids has it in the neutral zone. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Feeds it over to Bellows. The Griffins gain control of the puck against the wall. Feeds it over. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Big time blocker stop by Tokarski.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Answered the call there. Tokarski's going to hang on for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Tries, wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Shuts him down. What a steal in his own end. And now he moves it to Gundler. Moves it over to Lombardi. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. Takes the puck behind the net. Handles it along the blue line. Gundler's gaining momentum. Takes the shot. Jack's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Great read by Nadeau. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Griffins move it ahead. Here's a chance. He scores! And there it is, number 20 on the year.
Well, that's a milestone, James. It isn't easy to beat the goaltenders in this league, and he's done it 20 times.
Grand Rapids wins the draw in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. The Wolves will play the puck from behind the net. And a successful clearing attempt. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Nadeau. Fires it, and he was ready for that one.
Jack's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Across the line and on the attack. Denied by the puck stopper. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Wolves are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Chicago's got it, and they're on the attack. Too much traffic in the lane. Grand Rapids moves it quickly along the wing. Loses the coverage there. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Tries has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Denies him on the slapper. Quick pass across to Nadeau. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick. Lageson's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Takes that pass back at the point with the stop. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Legesson. Slides it across. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Tokarski.
time to get rid of it.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Like I said, he's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James. But if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Chicago's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Moves it to German. Quick pass to Wagner. And he coughs it up with the pass. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And that pass is redirected. Blocked in traffic. We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
Grand Rapids takes possession off the faceoff. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Takes it to the net. Denies them. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Grand Rapids has it in the offensive end. Here's a shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. With possession along the wall. Shot! Scores! And they strike Gator once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
More than half the period has expired. The Wolves now lead by 2. Grand Rapids plays it against the boards. Here's a chance in front. And a little pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Sweeney's taking it from his own end. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Slides the puck over to Fleury. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And he takes the feed. Back at the point, they set up. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Grand Rapids wins that face-off at center. He got all of that one. Fires it on net, and he's got the answer for that one.
Tokarski's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
And he feeds it down to Jankowski. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Dries. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Wolves will play it from the defensive zone. Headman pass. Here's a shot. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. And they cough it up at center.
He's feeling it tonight. 2 goals, looking for a third.
Gains the zone through the middle. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Tokarski's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Griffins trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Return pass. And now he tries to get it across to Jankowski. Sends the pass over. Off a stick, and they can't connect. The Griffins played along the wing. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Fleury's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Look out! Scores! Says he taps it in on a second effort.
I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, but you follow it up. You still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around.
Chicago's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
Taken along the wall by Missouri. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Grand Rapids takes possession along the wall. Covers it up and will get a stoppage in play. Grand Rapids has had a lot of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail late in this second period. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Moves the puck to Gundler. And now it's over to Wagner. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Big time stop there.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. The Griffins gain possession in their own end. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Good stand-up hit on the play. The Wolves take it across the line. Shot! And he was ready for that save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the late goings of the period, the Wolves have been all over them tonight. 5-1 is where we sit. Chicago's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Close save. Grand Rapids with possession in their own zone. Takes it to the front. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Grand Rapids takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. And he takes the dish. Grips it, rips it. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. All right, we've played now 4
Erätauko 5 minuuttia.
Critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack because the third period is just around the corner.
Fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for our signed jersey, which we will give away tonight.
face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes.
Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Grand Rapids has to work hard to get back into this game, James. I mean, it's been a strong 40 minutes of play for them, but they find themselves trailing. They've dominated possession time, but it's what you do with that possession time that matters. It's got to be quality over quantity.
Lowers the boom with that hit. Shot, and not much on that one.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
The Griffins are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period, despite having the better scoring chances. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And is able to handle that one.
Tokarski's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 5-1 hockey game. Grand Rapids takes possession off the draw. Denies the slapper. Takes it off. They go back on the attack. Chicago's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Handles that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And the puck's booted away. Grand Rapids looks to get things going now with the puck. Angles it over to Dermott. Huge steal at his own end. Circles back to center ice. And he comes up with the save. Battling for it along the boards. The Griffins move the puck in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Big hit, and that frees up possession. From the back of the cage with the puck. On the attack along the boards. From the slot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Tries to get the puck over to Bellows. The Wolves looking against the half wall. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. The Griffins are on the attack. Chicago's got the puck behind the net. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. And a great save. Dishes it off. Here he is, wrists it on net. Shuts him down.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Quick shot. And that one's denied. Grabbed along the boards by Strongis. Quick feed to Grimler. Pass back to the point. Puts it on goal. Oh, what a blocker stop by Tokarski. Running up Main Street and on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. The Griffins take it along the wall. Handles the puck. Takes the shot. Blocked away by Tokarski. Cuffs up possession of the puck. Wagner's got it through center. Oh, great move to sidestep. He's got a step. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Griffins are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Moves around along the half wall. Sends it out front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play.
Swain Sweeney's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Chicago's got it along the wall. The Wolves scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Here's a pass to the middle. Off the goaltender and in. That's a goal. Grand Rapids had to play like this at the outset. To wait till the third period, it feels a little late, Cheryl.
There's a reason why when the coach draws up plays, they say you have to start with intensity, and they didn't do that all game long, and it's a reason why they're way behind the 8-ball.
Takes the feed at the point. From point blank. Tremendous block on the play.
On the bench really erect.
And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
Grand Rapids has had more shots tonight, but that hasn't translated into the goal-scoring department as they trail in the third. Handles a pass from the right wing. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't connect. Grand Rapids has it in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes the feed. The Wolves gain possession. Grand Rapids has it behind the cage. The Griffins have it now. Puts it on in. Close save. Quick reflexes. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Nadeau's won the faceoff. Takes the feed from the wing. Takes a shot. Redirected off a stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tries. Oh, smart heads-up read. And that's picked off by Nadeau.
The Wolves' top line has been so impressive tonight, James. Just the way they feed off one another, their motion, their chemistry. Real tough to defend and create a lot of momentum for their team.
Takes it at center. Moves it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Griffins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Stars are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. Grand Rapids is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Moves the puck across to Nadeau. Here's a chance! And the puck dies with the trapper save. They fight for it along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Grand Rapids takes hold of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Gundler. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. From the neutral zone now. Chicago's got it from behind the net. Looks to make a play over to Wagner. And he takes the feed. Denies that opportunity. Takes the bump and loses control of the puck. The Griffins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck grab by Dermott. Pushes it across to Wallinder. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Griffins gain possession along the wall. Puck scooped up by Johansson. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Grand Rapids is in danger of losing this one if they can't convert on one of these scoring opportunities, and they've had a lot of them tonight. Tries won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Hammers a shot. Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And he takes the pass. Big time stop.
Tokarski's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Fires it. Big stop right there. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Griffins gain the zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Grand Rapids gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Feed to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Whoa, scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift.
The Griffins win the faceoff. Grand Rapids plays it along the wing. Good use of the body on the play. Sends a pass over. Feeds the puck to Jankowski. Here they come on the rush. Here's a shot. Too many bodies in the way.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Picks up the puck in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Jankowski. Intercepted at center by Fleury. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Grand Rapids desperate for some offensive conversions here late in this third period. Tries, wins the faceoff at his own end. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Wolves have it against the wall. That knocks them off the puck. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Puck picked up by Dermott. Moves it quickly over to Tries. Moves the puck. On-man rush. Grand Rapids plays it against the boards. Denies him on the play. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up. Lombardi's heading down the tunnel after that head contact. I mean, he does not look good, almost dazed, so I suspect that he's headed right to the quiet room.
Yeah, and the medical staff on this one pretty quickly, Cheryl, and certainly a storyline to watch because you do not like seeing that happen to anybody. Denied by the goaltender. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Makes the save. Nadeau's got the puck in his own zone. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Grand Rapids has it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. A big face-off coming up here for both sides.
Well, you see hunched over bodies, and you know everyone is fatigued, including the goaltender. You know you got to win this face-off. Put them right back on their heels. I don't even know if they'll be chasing the game or whether they'll just be static in their own zone, James. It's all about creating offense right now. This is your opportunity.
The Griffins have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. Here, and it should be it. Fires it on net. Oh, we got a scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
And now he angles it across to Becker. The Griffins take it from the side. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a blast. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Down the right side and into the zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. They've got some momentum here. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. That's all she wrote from this one.
Cheryl, this is a funny one because it looked like they were overwhelmed.
Kiitos kaikille turvallista kotimatkaa ja nähdään seuraavassa pelissä.
Well, sometimes you're outplayed or you're outmatched, but you have the right opportunities. Why? They transitioned the puck quickly and they got some numerical advantage. And when they had it, they capitalized.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
Terve, terve. Tää peli päättyy tähän ja mä lähden huilaamaan, niin kiva kun tulit kanavalle ja palataan tosiaan seuraavassa pelissä asiaan.